Living with ADHD often feels like living at the center of a storm. Your thoughts swirling, distractions blowing in from all sides, while your heart and mind race with ideas, impulses, and possibilities. Yet within that storm, there's a remarkable power, a lightning flash of creativity, bursts of focus that can carry you for hours, a resilience that others may never know. Today, we're going beyond quick fixes and diving deep into 5 nuanced productivity strategies tailored for the beautifully different ADHD mind. These hacks are more than tricks. They're frameworks designed to help you bring order to the whirlwind, harness your strengths, and approach your goals with purpose and compassion. Before we explore each hack in detail, it's essential to understand how ADHD influences your experience with productivity. ADHD isn't simply about distraction or hyperactivity. It's a difference in the brain's wiring, especially when it comes to regulating attention, motivation, and the executive functions needed for planning, organizing, and following through. These differences mean traditional productivity advice, or those rigid one-size-fits-all systems, often fall flat, just like trying to use an umbrella in a hurricane. But the truth is, ADHD also grants you unique advantages: creative problem solving, a readiness to pivot and try new approaches, and those moments of hyper-focus that can lead to deep, original work. The goal isn't to fix your quirks, but to build systems that work with, not against, your mind. Now, let's dive in. The first hack is about harnessing structure, but with the flexibility and personalization that ADHD demands. The Pomodoro technique is well known. Work for 25 minutes, then break for 5, repeating the cycle. But for many with ADHD, even 25 minutes can feel too long at first, while others might need more frequent or different types of breaks. Here's the twist. Customize your intervals. Start with a manageable stretch, maybe 15 or 20 minutes if your mind quickly wanders, and allow your break to last longer if that helps you reset. During the break, don't just scroll your phone. Move, stretch, doodle, or change up your environment. These activities not only prevent burnout, but also stimulate dopamine, the brain chemical often in short supply for those with ADHD and vital for motivation. As you get used to the cycle, try gradually extending your focus intervals. Studies show that individualized work-break ratios can lift concentration by a significant margin for people with ADHD. For me, beginning my projects with short editing sprints, transitioning to movement or a change of scenery during breaks, transformed daunting multi-hour sessions into high-output, manageable bursts, and the quality of my work improved dramatically. This week, try experimenting. Pick a focus period that feels right for you, set a timer, and give yourself what your brain truly needs on the break. Not just a pause, but a reset. Take note after each session. How do you feel? Where does focus come easiest or slip away? This is your data and your starting point for improvement. Next, let's explore your workspace, the environment shaping your mind's ability to focus. People with ADHD often experience sensory input more intensely. Sound, light, texture, and clutter can all tug at your attention, sometimes without you even knowing. The solution is to design a workspace deliberately, so it soothes and supports your brain rather than overwhelming it. Consider controlling noise with headphones, whether that's white noise, music, or simply silence. Switch to soft, diffused lighting instead of harsh overhead lights. Adjust the temperature so it's comfortable, and add tactile tools, like a fidget item or a soft mat under your hands. Clutter, in particular, is a silent saboteur. Keeping only your essentials in sight minimizes distractions and has been shown to slash wasted time hunting or managing interruptions. But your space should also reflect your personality. A splash of your favorite color, a plant, or an uplifting image can help you actually want to sit down and get started. Years ago, my workspace was a jumble. every surface scattered with reminders and half-read books. After a careful overhaul, clearing unnecessary items, adding purposeful touches, and always keeping one tactile fidget item nearby, I noticed my urge to wander away mid-task cut in half, and my sessions became both calmer and more productive. This week, dedicate just one period to transforming a corner of your workspace. Clear away everything but the necessities. Add one sensory comfort and personalize it so it feels yours. Give yourself a day of working there, then reflect on your focus, your stress, your enjoyment. Big goals can feel nearly impossible for the ADHD brain. That's because large, abstract objectives, write my thesis or build my business, can easily become overwhelming, causing a sense of paralysis. The key is breaking these ambitions into micro-tasks. Instead of finish the chapter, start with read one page. Instead of clean the house, try declutter one drawer. But here's where we go deeper. Use multi-sensory cues to activate your brain's attention and memory. This could mean colorful sticky notes, a checklist you physically check off, or a gentle alarm sound when you complete a step. The power here is twofold. Micro-tasks make it clear what's next, and each accomplished step triggers a small yet meaningful dopamine release. Research shows that tying tasks to multisensory feedback increases both productivity and satisfaction, especially for ADHD minds. For me, writing video scripts used to be an hours-long slog. By breaking it into 5-minute increments, using a physical checklist and playing a brief ding sound on completion, I created a sense of momentum that carried me all the way to the finish. Give yourself this advantage. Break a current project into tiny chunks, attach a sensory cue, visual, auditory, even tactile, and observe the motivation that follows each tick of progress. No ADHD productivity plan is complete without the power of connection. This is where body doubling comes in. Body doubling means working alongside someone, whether physically in the same room or virtually through a call or co-working session. The magic here is accountability. Just the shared presence helps ground your attention, making procrastination less likely. But go deeper. Choose a body double who truly understands your journey. This could be another ADHD friend, a family member, or anyone who offers empathy and encouragement, not pressure. Set up a session, each of you with your own task, and check in occasionally on your progress. Many ADHD advocates and communities report that body doubling can halve the time wasted on procrastination and boost morale. I've had countless productive edits while casually keeping a friend on video nearby. The session becomes less lonely, and as the half-hour passes, I find myself moving through roadblocks more smoothly. This week, reach out to someone who gets it. Set a time to work together, even with the video muted if you prefer, and see how much lighter the work feels with a supportive presence. Last, let's talk about incentives. ADHD brains respond powerfully to reward, but not just any reward. The promise of distant, abstract benefits rarely motivates in the day-to-day. What works are immediate, emotionally resonant incentives. Rather than "I'll relax at the end of the week if I finish my tasks," try "I'll watch a favorite show after this project," or "I'll call a friend for 10 minutes after I check these off." The reward isn't just a treat. It's a way to signal to your brain that effort is worthy and deserving, right now, not someday soon. You can even tie the reward directly to your task, like a playlist of favorite music only played while working, or a cozy blanket reserved for reading or writing sessions. Research indicates that when incentives are immediate and meaningful, ADHD individuals become more persistent and engaged, sometimes by as much as a quarter more than when rewards are abstract or delayed. For me, treating myself to a favorite snack or walk immediately after finishing a video segment is a ritual that renews my energy and builds positive associations with hard work. Give this a try. Choose one task this week, assign it a personal, joyful reward, and notice how your motivation shifts. When you unite these 5 strategies, flexible Pomodoro intervals, a soothing yet focused sensory environment, micro-tasks triggered by multisensory cues, body doubling with genuine connection, and heartfelt incentives, you create a personalized productivity system that maps onto your natural patterns, needs, and aspirations. The real power comes from seeing ADHD not as a deficit, but as a springboard. That hyper-focus can be harnessed through the right intervals, creativity nurtured through an inspiring workspace, and impulsivity balanced with supportive connection and immediate rewards. Reframing your understanding of yourself is the most empowering step of all. Rather than resisting the storm inside, turn and face it. Ask what this mind is craving in each moment, and build your productivity tools accordingly. Maybe your impulsivity leads to innovative ideas. Let your sensory space support quick sketching or note-taking. Perhaps your bursts of energy need targets. Break them into micro-tasks, punctuated with celebration. Your community, too, is an asset. The more you open up, seek feedback, and anchor yourself in supportive connections, the more sustainable your journey will become. So, where do you start? Choose 2 hacks that resonate most and focus on a single meaningful goal. Break it down. Design intervals. Ready your space. Make each milestone something your senses can savor. Invite a trusted ally to witness your efforts, keeping the process collaborative and compassionate. Build in the rewards. Take nothing for granted. And when you reflect at the end of the week, honor not just what got done, but what you discovered about yourself along the way. Your ADHD mind is not a barrier to productivity. It's the brush with which you paint your own path forward. Start small, personalize your approach, and watch as focus, progress, and learning, your own lifelong habits, grow each day.